Comic artist Snoop. Snoop, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm wondering, we're having a discussion here about the early days of, say, Black Panther and other early Marvel comics.
60s and the 70s.
60s and 70s. Were there curse words printed in comics back then?
Gracias por ver la esquina de Jody. Thank you for watching Jody's Corner.
YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner, and I am here with the crew. To my right is Marvin X Files, aka The Question.
Howdy.
Whack.
Howdy.
To his right is South La Brea Ave, aka Aquaman, bruh. He in the house, man. Dang, I'm glad you're here, man. I didn't know you was gonna come. It's a surprise to have Aqua here. He back from doing that epic, huge event that your wife threw for all the celebrities, man.
Yeah, man.
We had a
He
good
be
time,
traveling.
bro.
He be traveling.
Lena Waithe, man. I got a sneak peek of The Shy, man. I'm rocking The Shy
Right.
on Showtime, man. Got my little free subscription for a week or two, burning through them episodes.
Hey, question: where's Ant-Man from inside the MCU? What city or state?
I think New York. If I'm
In New
not
York?
mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. Well, speaking of Ant-Man,
New York City.
and speaking of cities,
So here go the thing, man. Ant-Man is Giant Man too, right?
Yeah.
Giant Man. That's
Yeah.
weird. He changed his name, changed it back.
There's
yeah, he's
lots
Giant
of
Man when he
Ant-Mans.
goes big, and then when he gets small, he's back to Ant-Man or regular.
I mean, it been a lot of people. It was Scott, and then it was Hank Pym. There's a lot of Ant-Man.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of people with-
It's a
yeah.
lot of them. It's a lot of them.
Yeah.
And me personally, I was amazed at the first film. I was just amazed, man. I was stunned, bruh. It was a great film.
When they opened the van in the
Civil War.
But Civil War, yeah,
he was in it,
yeah.
everybody laughing. I knew him, but I didn't realize where I knew him from. I'm like, what? Who is he? They was like, and I was like, oh, everybody was happy to see him. So,
Have you seen Ant-Man the movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the
Yeah,
Thomas
it's the
the Train,
hype. It's
go off the
tight.
track. Oh man,
bro.
Yeah, it's tight. I
It's
like
the
it.
only movie that I have not seen.
Have to watch
What?
it. I recommend it.
I have
Yeah.
not seen Ant-Man,
For
bro.
real?
I haven't seen
I'm ashamed of
Doctor
myself.
Strange though, so you know.
I've seen every freaking superhero. It's the only superhero movie I have not seen.
Ant-Man was refreshing at the time
Is
because
it dated now or what?
no, but it was kind of one of the first ones to come across with that comedy, and they
Yeah,
did it in
yeah,
a
yeah.
good way. It was the right edge because nobody really wanted to see Ant-Man. We just went because we comic
Yeah,
book fans.
yeah, it's true
We
that. I
didn't
was
care.
skeptical,
Nobody
too.
cared.
Yeah, I
you
was
know what I mean?
skeptical,
And then when
too,
you
yeah.
got there, it's like, oh, this is better
Pretty
than you
cool.
expected.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So for you, the experience is gonna be different because now you heard about it. People saying it's great and it's good. When you expecting, you know what I mean? When you expecting a whack movie and it's great,
Yeah.
okay.
That
But I
element
don't.
of surprise is gone now for me.
Yeah.
And
What
then
grade, what grade would you give the movie, Ant-Man?
at the time, I would have gave it a B.
What do you give it now?
It holds a B. I haven't ran back to watch it because I'm not a huge Ant-Man fan.
Yeah.
But he's
like
a
the
solid
villain.
character. I like the build up. I like where they went with it. You know, he's a father. I think you would appreciate it.
Yeah.
What about you, X?
Me, it was a great film, bro. I liked it's the villain, bro. He had good character development. It was great. So
That's
I would
the guy
recommend
who's
it.
going to be the Wasp, right?
The Wasp is a woman.
Yeah, that's a woman.
Who's the guy who's fighting with the yellow suit?
That's Yellow Jacket.
That is the villain.
Oh, okay, for sure.
That's the villain.
But Yellow Jacket in the Marvel Universe was a good guy, right? He was actually one of the defenders.
I don't think that's a Yellow Jacket.
It's not Yellow
I think that's
Jacket?
a made up
character,
Yeah,
enemy?
I don't think that was
okay.
in the comics. I'm not
'Cause-
sure.
'cause-
I'm not an
'cause-
Ant-Man fan, so please don't crucify me.
The man who plays this yellow jacket guy y'all talking about, he's from House of Cards. The one that Kevin Spacey set that fool up. He was a governor. He set that fool up and had him passed out in the passenger seat, and he committed suicide with that shit. But he murdered him. But yeah, okay. So, what grade would you give Ant-Man? Just
I give it a B. I give it.
so
a
y'all
B.
recommend I watch it then?
I recommend
It's
it.
recommended.
It's
All right.
good.
So now that we got that out of the way, here we go. Let's get into this reaction, guys. Let's check it out.
I just have one question. When Cap needed help, if I'd asked you, would you have come?
I guess we'll never know. But if you had, you'd have never been caught.
I do some dumb things, and the people I love the most, they pay the price.
Thanks to you, we had to run.
Sweet.
We're still running.
Let's go.
That's tight. She's cute, yo.
She's dope too.
Oh, the lion! That's what the lion! That's what the lion!
Oh, my man is back.
Like a partner.
She look dope.
Yeah, I'm feeling this, bruh.
Hold on. You gave her wings?
It has, it's that magic. I can,
So I take it you didn't
I'm
have that
loving
tech
it.
available for me.
No, I did.
She like, that's my
I'm loving it, bruh. I'm loving it, bruh. Man, I'm loving this film. Tight.
A giant
Tight,
fan.
bruh. This look tight, bruh. This look tight, bruh. Top 4 most anticipated films of 2018. I said that, and I'm going to watch this film, bruh.
Wow, that might be a little bit of a stretch. I
That's a
wouldn't go
stretch.
That far.
That's a stretch. That's pretty far. Should we watch it one more time?
Yeah,
All
man.
right,
This was
here we go.
tight. This was
We'll watch
tight.
It was
one more time.
enjoyable. Let's do it.
Here we go.
I'm buying this. I'm buying this on Blu-ray.
I just have one
Still
question.
already. Steelbook edition.
When Cap
Already know.
needed help, if I'd asked you, would you have come?
Love the time.
I guess we'll never know. But if you had, you'd have never been caught.
I do some dumb things.
Ankle
And the people I
bracelet.
love the
Yeah,
most.
I think he's on
Pay the
probation. I
price.
think.
Thanks to you, we had to run. We're still running.
Let's go.
That's dope. They're using his side feature there, man. That one
Maybe you just need someone watching
I like
your
the
back.
Wasp, man. I think she stole the show. Look at her action.
Like a partner.
Beautiful, man. Look at her wings. Look what she's doing. Epicness.
Hold on. You gave her wings?
And blasters.
And
So I take it you
blasters.
didn't have that tech available for me.
She might steal It's the Show, bruh. Tight. This is a green light for me. This is a green light. You got that comedy factor, bro. That's tight, bro. Yeah.
That
yeah.
CG's clean.
The CG looks
got
really
nothing.
tight.
It look realistic.
But good
as heck.
thing to say about this trailer, and I will be watching this first day. This it looks amazing. I like the visuals, beautiful. I like the Wasp, bro. She's sexy as hell.
She is pretty.
She's bad, bro. She's top tier female, bro. Like
top tier.
top tier, bro. Like
Top
I
tier?
like how she
Like
looks.
Beyonce?
man. She's
Rachel McAdams?
sexy, bro.
Eva Longoria?
Nice choice, bro.
Rosalind
I
Sanchez?
appreciate. She
Oh
remind
my
me of a
God.
Sandra Bullock meets a Rosalind Sanchez, kind of mixed together a little bit.
Blew my mind,
You know what I mean? She
I'm
got
weak.
the way she had a little pink nose and like pink rosy cheek lips, looked like it was cold out. The funny thing is that, man, this is the first like couple superhero movie that we've seen.
Is it?
Wait,
You know
wait,
what
are
I'm
they
saying?
a couple? I'm not
They
sure.
might
I
not
don't
be a
think they're
couple yet, but in the universe,
Yeah,
couple.
yeah,
In
yeah,
this
yeah.
universe there. Because, you know, Daredevil and Electra did their thing.
Yeah.
Daredevil and Electra did their thing.
Yeah, it was
Are
a long...
Daredevil and Electra on the same?
They were on the same page.
Same
Yeah,
team?
yeah. In the comic books, and it had
Electra
a
feel
relationship.
like a Catwoman, Batman sort of thing. You know what I mean?
I mean, we clearly see
It was
Batman. We
on
saw
and
Batman
off
and
a
Batgirl.
relationship.
We saw Batman and Batgirl a few times.
They not a couple though.
Well, no.
And
Nah,
but Batman and
nah.
Catwoman is
No
more as a
couple.
couple,
Catwoman and Batman in The Dark Knight Rises.
right?
They were a
That's
couple.
like that's like a.
But
They
Catwoman
were a
is not
couple-
a
no,
hero.
It wasn't actually.
But Catwoman is not a hero.
No, I
And
would
Elektra
actually
is
say
not a
that.
hero. Elektra's an anti-hero
Yeah.
too. Elektra's an assassin.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? This is two people fighting for good that have a genuine investment in each other.
Let me think. We come up with anything? Homecoming, Spider-Man and Tony Stark.
This guy.
Shoot, close enough. Perfect.
Man.
I like the Wasp.
I like her action.
I like him being Giant Man. I think it's funny that the biggest dude in the Marvel Universe is going to try to get with the smallest chick in the Marvel Universe. That's funny.
Hold on, Sam. I
don't know how that works.
I do not mean to interrupt you, bruh. But they got Goliath, bruh. Laurence Fishburne as Goliath, bruh.
How you know that's Goliath?
Because I read comics. He was in the Civil War comic, bruh. He dies.
Spoilers.
Nah, you know what? The
Bruh.
comic book
Wait,
don't-
you hold on.
epicness.
Hey, nigga, you racist, bruh.
What?
Just because you see a black man in the trailer, he got to be the black character?
Yeah, he is.
Because he's friends with Hank Pym.
He is. He's
What's his
right.
name? Not Hank Pym. What's the other dude's name? The dad, Michael Douglas. What's his name?
Kirk Douglas.
Kirk Douglas. What's his name? And he's not Hank Pym. Is a younger dude. Who was the first Ant-Man?
Hank Pym. Scott.
Yeah.
Scott.
So Laurence Fishburne's playing the
Goliath.
character Goliath.
Yeah.
And what is the Goliath? He turns big?
He turns big. He turns
Oh,
big.
nigga, a
I think
big
he
giant
turns
man versus
big.
Goliath? In the city? Like two big
He turns big.
Godzilla and shit?
Yeah.
He ain't look like a villain from what I gathered that fast though.
He did not look like a villain. No, he's
looked like
supposed to play
J. Jonah
Goliath.
Jason.
Bruh, trust my Marvel intelligence. He's supposed to be Goliath, bruh. He's supposed to be Goliath.
His X-Files sense.
I'm directing you
It's hard.
at a good path, bruh. I know my Marvel.
His
bruh.
X-Files
I live and
sense
breathe
are
and inhale this
tingling.
shit, bruh.
Is
Hold
your-
this, bro.
No, I ain't holding nothing,
Hold that
bruh.
shit. Hold
That's
that L,
for
bro.
you. But anyway, so yeah, man, I'm excited for this film, man. Oh my god, I'm just, bruh, the top 4 most anticipated film. I had this in my list, bruh. I had this over Deadpool 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I love this film. Oh my god.
We know you're an
I'm gonna watch that.
MCU huge fan.
No. I don't even like Ant-Man. But
he's an MCU.
No. It don't mean nothing.
It does
bruh.
mean something.
No, it doesn't.
When I said Deadpool, he was like, nah, freak that. He not Marvel. I said, yes, he is Marvel. Nah, he ain't like Disney MCU Marvel.
He's
Freak
Image.
him.
Is he Image?
I said, God damn, nigga. You segregated Marvel too?
Nah, it's not like that. But
Deadpool with the chimichanga?
I know he hate DC, but goddamn, Laurence Fishburne apparently hates DC because he got the freak off that shit quick. Man of Steel, Perry,
yeah.
out of there, bruh. And then he talked trash. He said the DCU was an effing mess.
That's what
Now
he
you're
said.
on
He was
team.
right.
Yeah.
He was right.
I mean,
unorganized.
It was.
Plots was rushed and shit. And Zack Snyder.
It was.
Oh my god.
Shout to Wonder Woman though. I love this. I love this trailer, man. It's hard for me to get all the way hyped because I haven't seen the first film. You know.
Now, are you gonna wait till the week of the second film to watch the first film?
I think I'll wait.
You might as well watch
might
them
as
back
well
to
wait.
back.
Yeah, back to
So
back.
you're fresh.
Do a double feature. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Do a double feature.
I didn't see many changes to his costume, which is dope. I like when they keep it consistent.
I think they changed it.
I didn't see the change.
It's an evolution of his costume.
And
I think they do change it.
I meant
They
the
did change it.
helmet.
I saw it.
I think they do
I meant
change
the
it.
helmet
It's
for the
changed.
most part.
The helmet's changed.
Yeah.
Civil War got the best suits, bro.
Agreed.
The Civil War Black Panther suit is killing the freaking Black Panther
Yeah,
movie
I don't
Black
like
Panther suit.
Agreed.
The Civil War
yeah.
Ant-Man suit is killing this motherfucking Ant-Man suit.
Agreed.
Here's
The
the
Russo brothers got it popping.
Let me tell you one thing,
Agreed.
man. This is what happens a lot of times in films. Because I was talking to somebody at Sideshow who makes a lot of dope epic toys and
Sideshow
stuff.
make the
and they
best-
were
the
like,
best
"Oh, they got this is from Civil War One. This is from Civil War Two. This is from Black Panther." Like they keep changing. They want to make more toys, so
Yeah.
they keep slightly changing the mask. But sometimes if your mask doesn't move the project forward, go with the old mask, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People will continue to buy the toy. It's like, but I don't think little kids notice those slight differences, man. They just want the newest
The
toy.
little kids, yeah, they don't play though.
Yeah, but I have to agree with Jody Joe, cause man, I love those costumes up in Civil War, bro. Cap suit, it looked just fantastic, bro.
See the
And
difference
then
here, bro?
it's like
See? That's the Ant-Man movie. The Civil War, bro. Like the Civil War has more.
What's the new one? What's the new
You
one?
can't even tell.
Yeah, you can.
Ant-Man, do Ant-Man and Wasp mask.
Look right here.
We're looking at masks right
It's
now,
huge
yo.
different. That's Ant-Man. This is Civil War.
I'm from the comic books.
I like that.
This is the original Ant-Man. Now we look at the Ant-Man and the Wasp.
That's a tough one. It's some similarities. It's the
Yeah,
same
but
in my
it's the
eyes.
helmet's way different. It's silver.
Yeah,
Civil
but-
War has more of a silver helmet.
Ant-Man and Wasp. Is it even out yet?
Yeah, I saw the pictures the other day.
It was an article of it, and it had just the costumes and
You know, I like this love relationship that they're gonna develop. I don't know if it'll be developed in this film. I like the fact that his daughter, even though she got a mom, is co-signing. Like, look, you need a partner. You need somebody to have your back. He's a gunslinger, man. I like the fact that he got problems with the law. You know what I mean? It looks similar.
Yeah,
It does. I mean, it's some changes though.
Can you do classic Ant-Man mask? I want to show you the one I grew up on. Classic Ant-Man comic book uniform.
Man, this is a beautiful sight.
No, you gotta
man.
put classic in there first.
I think I might be paralyzed. I'm not.
I seen a dude at Comic-Con this year. Yeah, that's what I grew up on. I seen a dude with that chromed out on his head at Comic-Con. I was bugging out, man. I grew up on that classic Ant-Man helmet. But I like these new technology looking ones. You know what I mean? But that straight chrome dome one is always the favorite for me. If I buy a t-shirt, it's gonna be that one. That golden era Ant-Man hat.
Here go the Civil War Ant-Man.
It looks tight.
He looked like Ultraman a little bit.
Yeah, there's the Civil War Ant-Man suit.
Ultraman. Yo, if I didn't do Quanzilla, I was gonna do Ultra Quan.
And let's look up Ant-Man and the Wasp.
You can't really get it good. It kind of look the same, but there's some differences. It doesn't.
All right, who the freak is this person that looks like a hunter from Destiny?
Yeah, he do like a hundred
wow.
from Destiny.
This person got my eye. This villain clearly looks like a villain. Looks dope.
He feels like
by
a
the way.
video game villain, right?
Yeah, he
Looks
does.
dope, by
looks
the way.
tight.
That
Yeah,
mask, he looks like a straight hunter, like you finna snipe somebody right now. Like,
Yeah.
Have they revealed who that is?
No, nah, it's too early.
What's the due date on this? Did it?
July.
That's
Yeah,
not far, y'all. That's
it's
not far away.
This person, this costume
It looks amazing.
has my eye, has my attention more than anything else.
He look like a Destiny character.
It does.
It feels like the
Let
dude
me
from
show you.
Hellboy. It feels
Let me
like
show you.
aquatic.
Like,
the
I know what
aquatic-
you're talking about, Jody. I see. They be dancing. I know what you're talking about. They all types of masks.
Yeah.
You think they pulled a little from Hunter Destiny? A little
Yeah, it's like
inspiration?
the hunter from Disney, bro.
Yeah,
And they have different masks.
Yeah,
that
they
looks
got a lot
just
of
like that
different-
one.
Yeah, they got a lot of masks.
That's a different one.
It's the same.
Them
people
Destiny
who made
costumes
Bungie.
is tight
I
too.
mean, who made Halo?
Yeah. So put them back and go in the room.
Those Hunter Destiny costumes look really, really good. Man.
Yeah, man. This trailer looked tight, man.
How did you like seeing her wings come out, man? It was kind of. I like that.
Oh,
It was
CG
beautiful. It
I
was
didn't really
beautiful.
care. I didn't really
I
care.
cared. It looked beautiful, man.
I
It looked
expected to see
beautiful.
wings when you have the Wasp. I mean, it didn't surprise me at all.
No, the CG on them look really tight.
It looks
man.
nice.
They look flexible
It looks
and they
nice.
look like they carried her.
Yeah.
It was nice to see her running.
It was
on
just
that,
that action
on that
sequence
knife.
on that knife, bruh. She's doing something. She has a cute face, and she's doing something masculine, bro. I like that shit, bro. I love it.
I do too. I like it, but I don't know if I can say I love it. Oh my god, jump out my chair because we've kind of seen this already. We've seen all this already in the first. Remember the promotional for Ant-Man, the train, and all the small big.
It felt
transitions
like
they
the
did?
Hello Kitty Pezmas dispenser felt like Thomas the Train rehashed.
It was used before. We saw it used in Civil War when he threw the water truck. He threw the small toy water truck, shot it, made it bigger, and it blew up. Well, he said, I thought it was a water truck.
Oh, it was a gasoline truck. Woo, that was hilarious.
I mean,
but
I'm still excited for it. Man.
I'm excited too,
I don't-
but how
you don't
excited-
gotta bash it, bro.
I'm not bashing it. How excited can you be for something you've already seen is what I'm saying.
Bruh,
Hey,
I'm about
look, I
to
wish
get a
I
new
could be-
character. I'm about to get a new character.
All right. I'm with you on that.
female
Stop.
character.
A
You
female
can't.
character at that.
Yeah,
Bruh.
you're getting it triggered. You're getting triggered. I understand.
I'm
You're-
not getting
I'm glad
it.
they had the
Fanboy in you's
foresight.
coming out.
No, it's not. It's
I'm
it's just
asking
a-
questions. I'm making general. Have you seen anything new?
Yes, a new character, a new villain.
Of course, you're gonna see new characters. That's what happens in sequels. I'm talking about, have you seen anything new from the CG and the graphics and the way you look of it from the film that you haven't seen in the first Ant-Man? And I haven't even seen the first Ant-Man, but I've seen those trailers. That's why I'm like, it looks clean. CGI look good, looks dope. But as far as like, I've still seen this before, so it's like, God dang, I'm trying to wonder why you're trying to do a backflip. Hey, it's cool if you hype, but damn.
I mean,
what about you, Aquaman, man?
I'm excited about the Wasp, man.
Me too.
I don't know her character that well, except for the fact I know they're a couple. You know, I've seen a lot of. I listened to a lot of Marvel. I've seen the Ant-Man origin story, like not the video, but in the comic books and in the movies. And I think she makes a good addition to his character. And it ain't just about the way she looks. She was already, even before all this social justice warrior stuff that we got with some of these other recent movies. I'm not going to bring them up. But I'm glad they had the foresight to bring her in. You know, obviously Wonder Woman was coming, but they didn't know what to expect. This is the first where you got co-stars. You got Ant-Man and the Wasp. You know what I'm saying? They went with Ant-Man because he was the leading movie, and the Wasp. So she's our first strong female lead co-star that I feel. I'm not counting Ghost Rider and Elektra. I think you're right, though. I mean, Daredevil and Elektra, I think you're right. That has existed in this universe before. But this seems bigger because her name is on the title card. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Elektra was like part of the plot. She wasn't like Daredevil and Elektra. You know what I'm saying? And that Elektra movie was horrible. Yeah, I mean, it was Babbage. So,
Babbage.
I think even from the trailer right now,
man,
we getting some good stuff out of her. I think she's gonna be a dope. For those of you don't know, this is Mr. Pym's daughter. So his risks are higher this year. That's not a spoiler. It's just common knowledge. So the Wasp is his daughter, and dude really doesn't. You know, it's that boyfriend situation where you don't want somebody dating your daughter. You want somebody to take good care of your daughter. That's why he gave her the guns. That's why he gave her the wings. You know what I'm saying? And
that's the creator's daughter.
That's his daughter
in the film.
Yes.
Oh, okay. For
and
sure.
she is not Rosalind Sanchez mixed with Sandra Bullock. She more Sandra Bullock mixed with somebody I've never seen before. But I still think she's a very charismatic actress.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think of.
And she looked like a tough girl to me. She seemed tough. Her hair a little messed up. It ain't too pretty. No makeup. I like the way they bringing her across.
Hey, if that's no makeup, she look darn.
That shrinking of the building. That to me, that concept is brilliant because you can have a hideout anywhere. You can just pick your whole factory up and keep it moving. I'm out, bro. We can go to the middle of Antarctica. We could snatch it up, go to Tennessee. Like, you know, this technology, they're really pushing the envelope to see how much crazy great stuff they could do. The funniest thing, I'm glad to see Michael Pena in here. He was one of Ant-Man's homies. You know what I'm saying? That's the Latino dude with the funny. He's kind of like his idiot homeboy. You know what I mean? He'll probably provide some of the comic relief, but nobody in this movie takes themselves too seriously without it being comedy fest, without it being Guardians of the Galaxy. It's wild to see her. You see the cleavage and the stomach muscles in her outfit just now, man? Mm-hmm. It's like, and they're even in the opening credits, they're making the letters pop open, man.
Yeah. So let me ask. Y'all know how I've been feeling with the lighthearted tone and jokiness.
I'm not with it, personally.
Neither am I.
Okay.
I'm getting kind of fed up of it. Is Ant-Man and Wasp going to bring more of that?
Ant-Man and Wasp is going to bring that, but you have to remember that Ant-Man was the first person to bring this across.
I thought it was Guardians.
No, it was actually
Ant-Man came before Guardians.
Yeah, it was Ant-Man before this. This was the first one where it's like, oh, and we didn't care because it wasn't a character we were highly invested in. So when they recycled the same thing and did it with Guardians, it was cool too because, again, they were D-list characters. C-list characters. They weren't.
D.
Yeah, they were D-list.
D.
Rocket the Raccoon.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So same thing with Ant-Man. But I hate when they take an epic character like a Thor. Thor doesn't need it. Ant-Man needs it. You know what I mean? Ant-Man can't take himself too seriously.
Ant-Man had too much comedy. It was
Doctor Strange.
And it fit.
They did Doctor Strange like that too.
And Doctor Strange is a mysterious,
dark, ominous, but he was a witty, smart.
He was
jokey.
always corny though. He was always corny, man. He would say some. He was.
But he always
corny.
had his own book, so his fan base existed. He might have been corny to you, but somebody was buying them books.
It's the jokes. It was corny, but
He was a jokester, Dr. Strange.
In real-
No,
in the book?
he was corny. I mean, he would like. I don't know. He just seemed like.
In
I
the
think
book,
the word you're looking for probably is white.
No. He was.
It sounds
corny.
like it.
I mean, but he's tight. Dude, I like but I like him, but he was just corny, Like he was it was his jokes.
I'm trying to help
but
you out. I thought you
he's
were
a
trying-
great character. He's a great character. I don't want to take anything away from Doctor Strange. He's a great character. I love him, but he was. Just,
I like the actor Paul Rudd. I'm a fan of Paul Rudd, man. He's funny as heck. So when they casted him, I'm like, okay, so this must be a kind of a jokey character. But I don't think Ant-Man is in the comics. He's not as lighthearted as he is in the MCU, is he?
I never read the Ant-Man comics, so
let's just.
But I just don't, because when is it coming out? July?
Yes.
We're coming off of Infinity War into this.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's supposed to be after Civil War, so
After we see Thanos, this is the next product we're gonna see. So this is gonna be like.
These aren't even films anymore. This is a miniseries, dude. It's like they're coming
a big overarching story.
It's TV show, bro. It's big budget TV
movie
show
format.
in movie format. Yeah, it's no longer they're not trying to make this
I ain't gonna lie,
monumental.
man, yeah.
They're trying to get another $14 out of you. You know what I'm saying? And they deserve it. They'll get my $14 for this. But keep in mind, this will be comic-y. This will be.
It's okay to be funny and when the jokes and lightheartedness take over the tone of the film to where you feel there's no stakes.
Thor.
Like you said, Thor Ragnarok.
Yes, bad.
I have a bad taste in my mouth with Marvel MCU of late because I came off Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, hugely jokey movie that I happen to love because it had heart. The jokes never took over the tone of that film to me. It was still still felt a sense of weight, a sense of stakes that kept me there. I love Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I give it an A. Then you hit me with Spider-Man Homecoming. Too much. No spider senses, scared, no epic swings, no epic fights, no stakes in that film whatsoever. Birdman was good. I mean, the Vulture was good.
Yeah.
Then you hit me with Ragnarok after that. You took the almighty Thor Ragnarok story, the destruction of the gods themselves in Asgard, the destruction of all of the people, and they turned it into a joke.
They might as well have made it a musical
with rock music.
Yeah, it was a little bit of.
Hela was killing people that were in the first Thor movie, and they didn't even give them screen time. Like, oh yeah, they're dead. Like that was a slap in the face, and it was like, you know what? I'm over my limit with Marvel and the lighthearted, jokey tones. And I need it. I need Infinity War to be.
But the worst part of that is when your father dies. I've experienced my father dying, and if I had to fight somebody the next day, it's gonna be a different type of fight, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? The whole thing took place in the same day his dad died. No grieving, no mourning. I know these people aren't real, but in my reality. The reality that I spend my heart, like I go to my nut ass job and work super hard and take my money from my reality to live in your fantasy. So when I come to your fantasy, I want you to give me a little bit of realism. Like if his dad dies that day, I don't want to hear him telling jokes that evening.
Yeah.
Oh, I know him from The Office. Come on, bruh.
He's a friend from work.
No, whatever it was, whatever the line was. Like I know.
Enslavement. He was enslaved.
Grieving.
I've seen the
Not
god.
grieving.
I literally saw the God of Thunder get electrocuted with a little ball. How you electrocute the God of Thunder?
And you're the God of Thunder, yeah.
So now Hank Pym lives on Earth. He's more normal. He's a scientist. You know what I'm saying? He's a computer programmer.
Maybe that has it going for it. He's human, a regular guy, and that'll help me.
And he's a likable, funny kind of guy.
Yeah.
I don't think Thor's character is funny. You know what I mean?
No,
Spider-Man tells jokes throughout the whole comic book, but when you cast him and things happen that are major, let him be major. Like all you writers, man, if you're writing something and someone's parent dies, or their child dies, or their wife dies, like
let that settle. Let that sit in. Let
that
see
be the
that's
stakes.
huge.
Agree.
So how do you're trying to top that with jokes? Like,
Yeah.
My nigga, when the kid went in the corner store in Spider-Man Homecoming, the whole thing blew up. The kid was alive. He was okay. He walked away. The whole shit blew up.
so what we're saying, which is, I mean, he's preaching to the audience, but at the same time, with July 2018, this movie's done. It's finished already. So
it's done.
what I'm gonna say is that moving forward, but we don't, Marvel, you're in front. You're winning.
You're winning like
You're like the
mother-
Yankees.
You're overlapping
You're the
your
Yankees.
competition.
You're
Yeah.
Tom Brady. Like, you got all the rings, but now you're starting to get lazy.
Don't ease off the gas.
You're falling on your
Don't
laurels.
get comfortable. Don't be the Lakers at the end of the season. Before
We
the playoffs
expect.
start.
I know what to expect. I know more of the same. Does sequel mean more of the same? Is that what sequel means?
I hope not. At least what I'm hearing from Patty Jenkins and Wonder Woman, they saying don't. She doesn't even want you to call Wonder Woman the next one, Wonder Woman 2. It is not the same story.
Whoa.
Gal says, I hate it when they say Wonder Woman 2. It's a totally different thing.
It
We're
means
taking
like
it to new
also.
places.
TOO. Also.
So the Wonder Woman sequel, for sure. That's the idea. Doesn't mean it has to be the same. Unless you're doing a trilogy that is around one story overall. Which I don't know, maybe Ant-Man and the Wasp was doing. But clearly Thor didn't do it in his trilogy. Iron Man didn't do it in his trilogy. And Captain America didn't really do it in his trilogy. They all had different elements to each film. Captain America 1 was the war, finding out who he is, saving his friend. Winter Soldier was him being Cap, Hydra,
Striker,
working for the government, not trusting the government, defeating the government.
Empire Strikes Back was not Star Wars 2.
Exactly.
So, you know, this is Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I really hope this is the Winter Soldier of Ant-Man.
But it seems like the summer. This seems like let's catch another check before 2018 is out. Because y'all know y'all coming off of Infinity War. You know we're going to be hyped.
Yeah, we're going to be hyped.
That's what you guys have to put that in perspective. We're going to be coming off Infinity War. And they're not dumb. Why is Ant-Man after Infinity War? Of all the movies, you could have did... what's coming out? Is Captain Marvel coming out in 2018 or 2019?
19, I think it's 2019.
Okay, 2019. Because we got another movie. Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Infinity War. Is that it from the MCU? 3 movies? Because I know we got two Fox Marvel movies and Aquaman later that year.
They busy over there.
Like, man.
When you get too busy,
that's the lineup.
Your quality might go down.
Okay, that's...
CGI looks good.
This shit look tight. I'm seeing it day one.
Actors look great.
Actors dope, but
CGI looks great.
But what's the problem, Joe?
All of
What's
that.
the problem?
But at the end of the day,
It's not a problem. It's a concern.
What's the concern?
Everything that Aquaman said. The CGI looks great. Check. It's gonna be. It's Disney. Characters. Check. Acting. Check. What trumps all that?
Story. We're there to see a story.
That trumps everything. I don't give a freak what actors, what quality you have it. If your story and your tone and theme is not there, all that's for nothing.
Yeah, but Ant-Man had a solid story.
I don't know. I'm gonna see. I don't know.
It did. It had a solid story. I thought that it was good.
Everything that I'm saying is coming off of Guardians 2, Homecoming, Ragnarok. That's 3 back-to-back films of lighthearted jokes.
See what X-Files. What I think that I like the trailer. Well, I think we all love the trailer.
I love the trailer.
However, I did not see. Like you said, I don't think Ant-Man has stakes. I don't think there's real stakes in Ant-Man.
See, that's
there was stakes in the first one, though. How could you say that?
What were the stakes in the first one?
It was his daughter. It's the being kidnapped at the house.
Let me ask you this. When his daughter was kidnapped, did you already know when she was kidnapped that she was going to be okay at the end of the film? Did you ever believe that she was going to die? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but Marvel, it doesn't have that type of...
That's the problem!
It depends on...
In Winter Soldier, we saw Nick Fury get assassinated, bro, and we all thought he was dead.
Yeah, agree.
That's what I'm talking about. Marvel can do it. Or maybe just the Russos can do it.
Ant-Man is a much lighthearted sort of... It's a superhero movie for people that want to see superhero movies. It's not, you're not gonna get Captain America.
Yeah, you ain't not about to get that.
He doesn't stand for something. He stands for he's the underdog father that's trying to make his life right. So the stakes are very different. It's very like, it's not no end of the world, we need Ant-Man. It's never going to be that.
It isn't like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he doesn't have that role. You know.
So he doesn't matter.
He does. I mean, he
in his own
is an
world,
Avengers.
matters,
He is
but in the scope of the
Avengers,
world.
I know
Scope of
that.
the MCU, he's a non-factor.
Yes.
That's why he came out of that van like that. Oh, it's so nice to meet you, Captain America.
I don't know
man.
about that, man. Because in the comics, bro, he
What is he,
the
bro?
co-founder.
No,
of
this
the
is- we're not-
Avengers,
we're not
bro.
talking about-
He's like the main like head of the Avengers.
That's
so
what I'm talking
it's
about.
like, how
Actually
could
making
you-
my point for me, bruh. You talking about how he's epic and dope in the comics, but then you tell me he's not that important in the films. So what's up? That's what I'm talking
Hank
about.
Pym, I mean, he's smart. He is the
Man, look,
is the,
look.
is the
Captain
intelligence
America,
of-
Captain America in the comics, from what I've read, is the dude. He's the dude in the MCU. Iron Man in the comics is not that dude, but he's the dude in the MCU. Robert Downey Jr. I understand it was the
I
beginning.
think that they portray him.
They way better than the comics. He's better in the MCU than he ever was in the comics. Iron Man was. Nigga's OP. He telling Cap what to do. Well, he was in the
I would not
Avengers.
say that, man.
Okay.
I think it's kind of even.
It's even. Yeah, it was not even in the beginning. It was Iron Man's universe, and it still is. He's the main guy in Infinity War. Cap's on the outside trying to make his way back, probably. He was in Spider-Man Homecoming, the daddy role. He played Uncle Ben. He was literally Spider-Man's Uncle Ben.
I was bad writing. I agree with you on that one. I thought that was bad.
Iron
He
Man-
wasn't all in the videos, you know. He wasn't all up in the videos, dancing in the videos. So like, I didn't think so. Like, I don't think it was bad, but he didn't have his power. That's
So
the
now,
thing.
so
That's like
let
my
me get this
homecoming.
straight. So Hank Pym, Ant-Man, Giant Man is, from the comics that I've read, is almost like the Reed Richards of the Avengers.
Yeah,
Or he
yeah,
should
but
be.
basically
He should be.
He's on that.
But he's
Hank
not.
Pym
But
is-
do
Hank
you
Pym
know
is-
who is? It's Iron Man. In the
Iron Man
MCU.
is
because of
smart
his
though.
money.
Iron Man, he is that person too.
In
Though
the
he is that type of person too.
In the MCU,
so it's like
that's the problem J3 has with Iron Man, because Iron Man's taking other people's shine. Which I
he's
understand.
always been smart though. He always been that up in the comic books.
But he's with Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man in the way. There's no need for Ant-Man, because anything Ant-Man can do, Iron Man got it tenfold. Is this true? So what's the use of him? Is what I'm saying. That's the problem that he has with the.
Yeah, but what is the
Here comes some hate.
Black Panther?
Here comes some hate. Here, what
I
is
mean,
it?
he's smart.
Black
he's
Panther?
educated. Yes.
Black Panther has a nation behind him, bruh.
But
a nation
still, it's
that
the
is
same
not,
thing.
No, it's not.
So
no,
it can only be one educated, smart person out of it's the group.
no,
that's
this
bullshit.
is totally different, because
No, it's the same thing.
why are you limiting it to education? Black Panther's more than that, bruh. You're talking about You're talking about Iron Man, who lives within the confinements of United States law that Wakandans don't recognize. That automatically makes Black Panther on another level. He does what he wants, when he wants, how he wants to do it. He's the king of this nation.
Agree.
Ant-Man is on right now. Ant-Man is on parole.
He's on parole. I saw the ankle shit.
Yeah. But Hank Pym,
So he can't do shit. Well, all right, man. Look, I'm cool with it, bro. I want to see. I haven't seen the film, so I'm talking about some shit. I'm only going off the 2 trailers I saw. This man ain't making a freaking convincing argument of telling me why he's really needed in the MCU like that. Because we see the Guardians of the Galaxy. Everyone has a role. Let's break it down. Doctor Strange in the MCU is needed because of the galactic threats and protecting the cosmos, protecting the planet
mystical
from
realm,
mystical
yeah.
threats.
I got that,
So
yeah.
that's his role. Iron Man is the daddy. We know his role. Cap is the leader, ground worker. We know his role. He's the leader of the team. And who else came out? The Guardians of the Galaxy, galactic threats, Nova Corps, and all that other stuff. The Creed, Skrulls, and all that. All the shit that they're doing there. And then you have Black Panther, Nation of Wakanda. We gonna see what he about. Wakandan vibranium, rich in vibranium stuff that can supply weapons for the whole entire Avengers. Vibraniumize everything. Got the Soul Stone over there. I'm pretty sure Thanos needs to come there. The war's gonna be there. They're definitely important. The technological advances, they're definitely important. So then I look at this man, Ant-Man.
So you're saying that his purpose is
Thor.
needed in the film?
Thor. I forgot about Thor. Thor, to me, he suffers from this somewhat as well, since now that Asgard is completely gone. Because you were the protector of the 9 realms.
I think that's kind of stupid how Asgard is gone. I thought
It's gone.
Yeah, I think that was
Your whole protector of the 9 realms, that's gone in Ragnarok. So it's like, okay, he has to find what he's going to do. But then Ant-Man comes. I haven't seen the film. Some people are going to think I'm hating, but I'm legitimately asking questions here based on my logic. What is this?
But the film had been out for a while now, Jody, and you haven't seen it, but yet you're quick to question it. That's my thing.
Yeah, I question
of his purpose, and it's the universe. He has a purpose.
That's what you do. How are you gonna learn if you don't question?
No. It's out. Watch the movie.
Yeah,
and then learn from it's the film. It's been out for a while now.
Understood. The problem here
that's your fault.
No.
It's the lack of knowledge. That's your fault.
My knowledge.
If you would have watched it's the film,
right,
then you'll know.
I wouldn't know. I would still have these questions. I believe.
No, I don't think
because Aquaman's seen the freaking film.
He has.
Right, but I didn't go watch Ant-Man for a reason. Because I have these questions. There's a reason why I didn't go watch Ant-Man. I didn't have no interest in it. I have these questions in reserves, so.
Hank Pym is just as smart as Iron Man, bruh. Just as intelligent, bruh.
Okay.
They're equally matched.
I know, I understand. Hopefully when I see the first Ant-Man movie, I'll see, Aqua saw it, man. I mean.
It had a good villain. It was a solid movie.
I can't wait to see it.
Please see it.
It's
been out for a while.
I'm gonna wait till the Wasp.
So you're talking and you haven't seen it. I don't like that type of stuff.
I'm not talking about the film.
You're talking about the film and his role, and you haven't seen the film yet, bruh. That's bullshit.
I'm not talking about the contents of the film. I'm talking.
Do you think after he watches Ant-Man the movie that his perspective on the Marvel universe or on his role in the Avengers is different?
Do you think
here's the thing. I just took a moment to check out Ant-Man's first appearance, and it was in Avengers 184. So that means Avengers were existing. I don't know what 12 comics a year for
a few years.
For many years prior to Ant-Man coming into the perception. And he works under Tony Stark's, and he helped create the new security system within the Avengers Mansion. We haven't seen the Avengers Mansion yet, but the fact that he is a thief and an ex-convict,
there's a lot of Hank.
His morals. I'm talking about Scott Lang.
Okay.
I'm not talking about Hank
Pym. Nah, you gotta talk about Hank Pym.
I'm talking about Scott Lang.
He pioneered it. That is that dude.
I heard Hank Pym is a wife-beating drunk.
I don't know about that. So I'm not about.
Is that why he was divorced?
I heard.
See the comics when they wrote
said from various
when they
sources,
wrote the real comics, Tony.
Hey, but why you bring that up? If that bruh. That's
J3 said from various sources that Hank Pym,
you got it.
His knowledge from Hank Pym. His knowledge from Hank Pym. He told me Hank Pym is a wife-beating alcoholic. He beats the shit out of his wife. Don't know, and that's why they chose not to roll with that.
They would have that in a Marvel comic.
Yeah.
That sounds like a DC comic.
Wow, dog. Have you freaking read some X-Men in the motherfucking?
I mean, Tony Stark was an alcoholic.
Yeah, but
Spider-Man had drugs and shit. Spider-Man had drugs and shit on his comics from back in the day. Man, comics was way more raw back then, bro. They're whacking PG now, but back in the 70s, before they put that EPA, whatever that rating system is,
the comic standards guide.
That shit. Before that was instituted, bro, they had racism, sexism, gay, drugs. Spider-Man had all that shit in the comics.
Comics were not accepted by mainstream society. People protested comics like they did rap music in the 90s. Comics were very rebellious in the beginning, in the silver age of comics. You know what I mean? So a lot of parents were like, kids would have to hide their comics. Like if their mom caught them with comics, they would tear them up and make them stay after school or do chores.
Horrible.
Like
I'm glad I did not live up in that time.
Comics were considered it'll ruin your brain in the beginning stages of comics.
Because you open up a comic book, you'll see something with a dude doing heroin and meth. Spider-Man trying to get him off that heroin and meth. Cuss words, sexual suggestive
language. No cuss words in no comic books. Whoa. Yeah, but back in that time, it wasn't. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. Not for a second.
A comic book reader. Nigga, what?
And a lot of these.
You're a Black Panther fan.
Yeah.
You said there's no cuss words in comics, but they say
no. Now probably, but back in the day, nah, bruh. I don't see it. I can't visualize that.
Do you watch any of the old documentaries on the making of comics?
It's a comic book in the 70s.
Maybe.
Well, probably it's the new era comic books. Yeah, I could believe it, but I just don't see that. I read comic books, man.
Not really.
Yes, I do. I'm the expert up in here. It's cuss words up in comic books up in the 70s and the 60s. Nah, bruh. Nah, probably in the 2000s era.
T-Rex,
Yeah.
But Black Panther 1960s. This old shit right here by Jack Kirby and Stan Lee.
It was cussing. It was
The S word. Shit, damn, beach. All that.
Okay,
in there.
where? Please show me. Please show
Let
me.
me. I could show you the S word, but I'm gonna need like 2 hours to find it because this is 400 pages.
Okay. I need the evidence and proof. Okay, this is discarded. Okay, so
This was
Hey,
the.
bro, I'm reading this book now.
okay,
I'm telling you that he said the
there's
S word.
no cuss words.
No cuss words in this book.
No cuss
You
words.
want to wager?
Please find it.
Then
Please
what?
find it.
Then
Please
what?
find it.
You're gonna get
bruh.
quiet and forget about it. There's no point.
If
Here, bro.
you
Hold this down,
had
bro.
just the information,
Nigga said no cuss words in comics. There's cuss words.
But where ain't no cuss words up in the 70s comics. It isn't strong profanity. It doesn't have that.
There's cuss words in this comic.
Where? Show me.
This
Show
is
me.
the
I need
comics
proof.
and effort.
Here, go take it home and read it.
Okay.
And then you
I'll
come
take
back
it
and
home
tell
and
me,
read it.
nigga.
I'll take it home and read
Nah,
it.
I'm still reading
Exactly.
it. I'm still reading it.
Exactly. As I was saying,
wait,
bro,
wait.
I need the proof.
Oh, wait, you're the reference. Don't you have these at home?
I do have it.
Get your stack out, read them, and then come back to me with my apology when you find the cuss words, nigga.
I will do that.
Because I think it was. I think it was
blasphemy.
No, nigga. I think it was Taku. Taku was about to get killed by a spear, and before he dodged it, he said the S word or some shit. He said shit. The S word, nigga.
He said so.
S-H-I-T.
It said S-H-I-T.
S-H-I-T.
No, it didn't, bro.
Fine.
I don't believe you at all,
Fine.
bro.
And yeah, I ain't trying to let it. Monica is bringing the westernist to Wakanda. So you know she bringing that soul. She's a singer, bringing that swag to Wakanda. She bringing her jive, her ways and shit. Watch out, bro. Don't freaking try to get a L.
I need the proof. I need the proof.
Go find the proof.
So
do your research. I'm telling you,
so
do your
you're
research, bro.
talking
I actually read these
you
books.
don't have the proof.
I read
you
the
don't
books.
need nothing, bro.
Do your research
Hell nah, bro.
and then come back to
you're
me when
talking
you're on my
that
level.
bullshit, bro. That's what
Do
you're
your
speaking
research,
right now.
bro.
Show me. Show me. Show me.
Do you know how many people right now are doing backflips in their seat when you said that comic books don't have cussing in the 60s and 70s?
They didn't, bro. I never read one.
In the 80s and the 90s?
Nah, bro. Nah.
60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, I'm pretty sure even
bro.
right now.
Show me, Jody. I need proof. Show me the evidence.
Why do I have to show you when you should know? Because you read this.
Bruh.
Didn't you read this?
I read this, yeah.
And you never read a cuss word?
I never read a cuss word.
That tells me your memory's bad or you just didn't read it and you're fronting and you're a fraud.
Oh, okay. So I'm a fraud. Okay, cool. All right.
Fraudulent, triple.
Liar. I guess I'm a liar.
He's a liar.
I guess so.
Hey, it is
Damn,
what it is. So
shit.
Johnson
So-
is, exposed.
Yeah,
no cuss
I'm
words in
exposed
comics.
for
No cuss words
what?
in comics. They were having
guess so.
sex in comics. They were doing drugs in comics. And you don't think there was cuss words in comics, bro? There's F words in
the
X-Men.
70s.
I read Wolverine in the 90s, nigga, where Wolverine cut dude's head off. Dude said F you. And he said, Shah! Cut his head off, bro.
That's about
blood
the
and
90s.
everything.
I'm talking about in the 70s and the 60s, bro.
Yeah.
They wasn't doing that shit. Nah,
60s,
bro.
70s, 80s,
Nah, bro.
90s.
Nah, bro.
All right, bro. It's all right, bro. Comment section. They'll
Yeah, please. Comment section. Comment, please.
But back to this.
ASAP.
Back to this Ant-Man.
Comment
shit,
section.
bro. Look. It's hard to try to ask questions about Marvel when he's here because he's going to target. I'm a Marvel hater, right?
Right.
I'm a DC fanboy Marvel hater. Shout out to that epic Thanos because I'm a Marvel fan and I'm a DC fan. When you're in my position, you're liable to get attacked because when you're pro Marvel and pro DC, each side will attack you for being a fan of the other, and I hate that.
I'd like to use a lifeline.
Oh, Aquaman, you're very plugged with comics and whatnot. Aquaman, can you tell me what's going on? What's going on, bro?
Hi there. I'm here with comic artist Snoop. Snoop, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm wondering, we're having a discussion here about the early days of, say, Black Panther and other early Marvel
In the 60s
comics.
and the 70s.
60s and 70s. Were there curse words printed in
Sometimes, but hardly used. But sometimes.
What about heroin?
You know, like,
What about heroin?
huh?
Was there heroin in the early comics?
Yes, it was.
Okay, so you said sometimes they use cuss words. Like how is it?
Is it strong? Is it heavily? Is it lightly in the
Does
comic?
it matter?
No.
Oh,
but you made it seem like
we're
it was a cuss
backtracking
word.
now.
No, I ain't backtracking nothing. I'm just being honest. Okay.
So go ahead. I'm sorry. We listening.
They would do it lightly, but back in those days, they tried to get the current with whatever was going on at the time. So, for instance, like the creation of the Black Panther was due to the movements going on with civil rights and things of that nature, and black is beautiful, and you know, same thing with Luke Cage. So, you know, there was epidemics going on with drug use, so you would have like, if for instance, like at DC Comics, there are issues where, you know, Green Arrow's sidekick, I think, was on heroin, you know, smacking dope and everything. You know what I mean? Green Lantern was hit with a question. What was his name? The artist, the big time artist back then. Oh my God.
Eisner?
Not Eisner, the other guy. Fat dude. He's still alive.
Okay. What happened with Green Lantern?
Well, he drew an issue where the black guy confronted Green Lantern about coming to the ghetto and why haven't you done anything for black people. It's a famous issue. But if I got a chance, I'd pull it up. But it's things like that they would address things. They would call each other. You'd have like Misty Knight or somebody call a white guy honky.
Honky, yeah.
You know, the words like that was acceptable, and that's a curse word.
That's a racial
That's
slur.
a curse word. Okay. Now was Hank Pym?
But they had
was
that.
Hank Pym a wife beater?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, he's an alcoholic. Hawkeye was an alcoholic and a abuser. Back then, a lot of characters were. There was a lot of leeway. You really think about it when you added up the 60s and 70s, the late 60s and going into the 70s was a powerful time.
Facts.
Even in film, there was a lot of
events happening.
Avant-garde maverick films being made. Things like The Graduate and Midnight Cowboy, stuff like that.
Yeah, you call it right there, and
Okay.
they can hear it right there.
You know what I mean? So they were taking a lot of risks. You know, there was a lot of black films being made. You know,
We was having a debate on the curse words, whether there was curse words in comics or not.
The social commentary.
The
is what I'm
social
saying,
commentary.
was it addressed social commentary back then like never before. Not like today. They would attack. They would X-Men.
Yeah, there's an issue that Jack Kirby addressed. In Captain America, him and the Falcon were having a racial argument.
See that?
You know what I mean?
Okay.
That issue again, but you know there was a lot of they never hid from the issues, and that's what I love about Jack Kirby. He would go, no, this is what's going on, and this is why this is, and you know, black people are upset about this, and white people are upset about that. I mean, he even had a character called the Hate Monger. You know what I mean?
All right.
Who was go ahead.
Well, look, I just wanted to find out the truth about Hank Pym from early on. So why did
does he agree? Would you agree, bro, that the MCU version that Disney's been putting out of the movies, they're lighthearting the characters from their true selves, who they were in the comics? Ergo, the wife beating, social racial commentary, and all that.
Oh yeah, I can honestly tell you, I don't want to break nobody's heart, but this Black Panther movie is not going to be what people think it is.
Well, what if we were staying on Ant-Man? We on Ant-Man right now.
Even Ant-Man, you know, they omitting, they're cutting out a lot of stuff with regards to these characters.
Okay.
You know what I mean? All the juice and the meat and potatoes that make these characters have depth, that you know, Stan and Jack would give them, as well as all the other Glenn Wein and guys like that. You know, you're not going to get that in today's Marvel universe.
Yeah.
These are not the same characters.
Got
No
it.
strength to the imagination.
What was the purpose of Ant-Man in the Marvel universe, by the way, in your opinion?
Well, you know, he's got a complex history because he's also Giant Man, and you know what I mean?
Right.
He started out as.
But is he a necessary character?
I believe so because they were just trying to how can I put this without taking 50 years? You know, you dealing with the Avengers and stuff. You want to have characters with depth. You know what I mean? You got one guy that does this, one guy that does that. Okay, what about a guy that goes small? You know, you got a guy that gets big. You know,
Right.
It was that kind of.
We just felt like he was a knockoff of Tony Stark. If Tony Stark's an inventor, now Tony Stark's is. I'll bring you up to speed later. But everybody, give it up for Snoop. Thank you so much, brother.
Look it out, bro.
I just wanted to get your opinion in here. All right,
Appreciate
man.
that, bro.
We talk to you soon.
Appreciate that knowledge, bro.
Peace. So that's one of my historians I always go to. He know all the artists. He know all the characters. So I don't know. There is some cursing. So both of y'all was right to an extent. Well,
I was completely right because I never said there was. I
said
never
it
said
it was like cuss words as if that it was just, oh my God, just great awful.
See, you see, this is why I didn't want to go find the word because he'll backtrack. If I showed him the S word, he'll say, "Show me another one, Jody." Nigga, you said I ain't gonna find the cuss word in the comic, nigga.
No, show me.
The man, hey, bro, hey,
and he's a comic historian.
hold this.
No, I ain't holding nothing.
Oh, now you can't even hold the L. You won't even
take no L.
a man that went. You're not taking the
I'm gonna get
L.
one on the
It
chain.
matches the
I'm gonna
shirt.
get on the chain.
He ain't gonna take the L, bro.
It matches your sweater. It's cool.
You don't understand. You didn't know, and you still don't know. But now, after this, you probably have some kind of knowledge.
No, I know that
Comic books back then were so much more raw. They had so much more graphical
They
content.
talk about
so much.
its event. I knew that.
They
already.
talked about gays, lesbians. I told you this before the man got on the phone. Before my man got on the phone, he put them on. I told you the
was
sexual
talking
commentary
about the profanity.
The
part.
profanity.
I wasn't talking
and what did he tell
about
you?
the.
And what did he tell you? Yes. The answer is yes. Not a lot.
Comics
but the answer
were
is yes.
rebellious. Comics was the punk
You
rock.
still don't believe? Look at him. Look
Comic
at his
books
face,
were
bro.
the punk rock.
He still don't want to take the L.
Comic books were the punk rock and the rap music of that time. It was the voice of the youth and the voice of the rebellion.
Crazy.
And now it's not that. Now it's like hip hop music. Now we got Macklemore's coming out. These are the Macklemores.
A nigga like this. Who think like Future's dope. I'm not saying you think he's dope, but a nigga like you know.
No, I don't like Future.
But I'm
okay,
not
I
saying
get what you're saying.
a new age, you know, man. Future the realest, bruh. Rap is all about what's popping the mollies and pills, dancing and partying, and then here I go. Nah, bruh. Rap was about. We had a rapper named Tupac. It was about revolution, making black people see themselves for who they are, bettering themselves, being gutter, being street, but being you. Being positive, bringing attention to black women, understanding what it's like to be broke in the hood, but still being able to struggle and get up out of it, enlightening black culture and making us feel that we were greater than we ever were. Nah, man, ain't no rap like that, man. Nah, I'm telling you it is, but nah, man. Every rap I see is about the dance in the club and the popping and shit. Nigga, and it wasn't always like that. There was Run DMC who took the disco funk flavor and flipped that shit to the freaking rap game, bruh. Took what he grew up on and flipped that shit.
They had rap records about eating healthy food, like hit records.
And he don't want. It's like he don't want to believe that shit happened. Nah, man. Show me. Well, I ain't got I can't show you the track right now because we're filming. But yeah, exactly. No proof, nigga. Shit is that? What the heck, bruh? This man, Aquaman right here he knows a lot of comic book artists. He's an artist himself.
Yeah, this dude drew Batman for like 4 years, bro. So he knows his comics. Like it's his business to know comics.
So you also met Jeff Johns a few times and broke bread with him. You know a lot of people in the industry, especially when it comes to this comic book thing. Speaking of comic book things, there's a yellow flyer right there.
Ooh.
Right here.
Yeah, right here.
This is it. The Black Panther party, guys. Those of you guys it's a Black Panther art party. Those of you guys who are in the LA area who want to meet the Justice League, most of us will be here at the Comic Bug in Redondo Beach. It's on a Saturday.
February 10th at 1807 Manhattan Beach Boulevard.
Those of you, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna come through. X-Files, you might come through. Hopefully JT will be able to come through. We're gonna be there. It's gonna be, what's it gonna be? We're gonna have a Black Panther cake. It's gonna be celebrating Black Panther
cake. We're gonna have punch, balloons. It is actually Black Comic Creator Appreciation Day. So if you drew art of Black Panther, the comic book, please we'll display your
Bring
art.
it through.
We're gonna put it on the Justice League channel. We're gonna videotape it. Oh, the big Black Panther battle between X-Files and Jody. I don't know if y'all know this, but they're going to see who has the most Black Panther knowledge. So these guys are studying up on Black Panther. Jody's studying up because X-Files knows everything about Black Panther already.
He knows everything.
Oh, but listen, so X-Files is the reigning champion. And Jody is the contender trying to take the belt. You know what I'm saying? And we're not gonna do the battle. That battle will happen right here on Jody's Corner. But the weigh-in. Yeah, I mean, well, we can get a couple questions from the audience. The weigh-in will be Jody and X-Files live at 1807 Manhattan Beach Boulevard, February 10th. We'll be there from 2 to 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have fun. I'm working on a flyer right now. I'm coloring the flyer. You know what I mean? It says all the cool cats is going to be there. So, it's the comic book store. It's in the back of a comic book store. We're gonna watch some movies. We're gonna look at some Black Panther art. We're gonna meet and greet with the Justice League. We are 3 parts of the Justice League. Everybody who could be there will be there, and we're gonna have some fun, y'all.
Come leave out party. It's a comic book store. Buy some comics, read some comics, mingle, intertwine, explore, network.
All that.
It's called the Comic Bug. And we'll be taping, Jody. I know you probably won't go live.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a live stream from that motherfucker.
So I got people coming through that worked on X-Men. I got people coming through. Brandon Easton, who worked on Transformers, will be there. Taboo Hannibal at the Comic Bug, thanks to Mike Wellman and Atomicus Comics, Atomic Basement Comics. Thanks to them, we're gonna coordinate everything and have some fun, man. I'm gonna tweet Reggie Hudlin. I don't think he's gonna come, but I would love for him to show up so I can get Reggie in the building. I will.
Live music from there, 1807 Manhattan Beach Boulevard, the Comic Bug.
Ta-Nehisi Coates, I don't think I think he's in New York, but I'll tweet Ta-Nehisi. My friend from Apple Music, Smokey Fontaine, put me in touch with Ta-Nehisi, so we'll see if we can get in touch with him.
Yeah, okay.
All right, we will invite them. Whether they come or not, we can't guarantee. But I'll
if you guys are in the LA area or whatever, come through Comic Bug.
LA, come to Manhattan Beach, 1807 Manhattan Beach, February 10th.
We'll be there.
Come through.
So as far as this Ant-Man movie goes, trailer was dope. If I could grade the trailer, I'll give it a B+, solid, dope, tight. What grade would you give the trailer?
Same here, a B+.
B+.
I give it a B+.
What about you, Al?
I'll definitely give it a solid B+ based on the introduction of the Wasp and the Laurence Fishburne cameo that I was not expecting. That's a nice nuance.
Man, I can't wait to see Laurence Fishburne.
It hadn't leaked. I didn't know that was coming. So
Laurence Fishburne is an underrated actor, but every single time you see him on camera, he gives 110%.
Yeah, he does.
He is the most convincing person on the frame when he shares scenes with people.
He commands a presence.
He has a commanding presence.
But I think this Wasp, man, I think she's going to steal the show.
I think so too.
I think she stole the trailer.
Yeah, she did.
So let's see if she steals the show.
I don't know. I got my eye on that Destiny Hunter. I got my eye on that Destiny Hunter. So I hope you guys like the reaction, debate, and history lesson. That's what you get here on Jody's Corner. We keep it 100% real. Marvel DC fan, Marvel fan. Boy, he hates DC. He even hates people who don't like Marvel and they even think about liking DC. So some of you guys can share his perspective.
What are you talking about?
Understand, some of you guys are going to be triggered by some of the things that I've said. That's fine. It is what it is. But I'm going to bring you the real opinion and the real based on being a Marvel and DC fan. I'm not biased to one. I'm not rigged like that. That's not what I do. We're trying to make the whole Justice League this way. But this one is...
I was all Marvel.
Yeah.
I was all Marvel until
but not a fanboy and not biased.
I'm not a fanboy. I can criticize it, but Marvel. I criticize Thor. He's a rock or not, but okay. I guess not.
You like Thor?
No, I didn't like Thor.
Oh, okay.
I said that it was just too much comedy, but it was an entertaining film. That's what I said.
Yeah. But yeah, he was a Marvel guy, and then he's still a Marvel guy. But he's not a DC hater.
until I came across, interactions with Axel Alonso trying to do this all new, all different stuff. And that's a shame that Axel was on for most of the making of this movie, and now it's a new dude running Black Panther. But we're not talking about Black Panther. We focus on Ant-Man right now.
Man.
Shout out to Ant-Man. I'm there day one.
There.
He's there. We there together day one.
You already know what's going to be. I'm Jody Joe repping the Superman status. This is Marvin X Files, aka The Question. Saddle Ward, aka Aquaman.
Exoticness.
And we do it. We are 3 parts of the Justice League. And we out this thing, man. Deuces.